Side note before we start, I saw my reflection in the fridge and thought it was a ghost coming to like actually kill me. Anyway, alrighty, welcome to my kitchen. And today we're gonna be doing some baking. If you're interested in watching that, gonna be picking a recipe from this cookbook, something that I have all the ingredients for. So let's figure that out first. There's like a billion things in here, so yeah. Chocolate chip scones sounds pretty freaking good. I'm gonna do what no book lover likes to do. I'm gonna dog ear the page. Can't wait to make some of you guys mad about that. Chocolate chip scones is the one that I really liked the sound of, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Okay, let's do that. Chocolate chip scones, I'm so excited. Okay, step one, wash our hands. What you do is you take some soap. It's important. Take soap and then you rub your hands together. Then you get on your nails and you just make sure your hands are really, really clean. And back to the kitchen. If you guys are wondering what I'm listening to, it's the Epic Musical. It's so freaking good, so freaking good. Okay, I'm gonna gather all of the ingredients first. Okay, this is pretty much everything we need. I'm not gonna tell you the exact recipe because I feel like that'd be wrong, you know? There's a whole book you can buy with the recipe, so there you go. Okay, I'm gonna get a big bowl out to mix everything together inside of. Ooh, okay, so then I'm gonna follow the instructions. You can see me. Hey guys, that's fine. Mixing together all the things. I need to preheat the oven first. Okay, get out our measuring thing. We do the best job of mixing everything together that you guys have ever seen. The goal is to not spill everything everywhere. 1 scoop of this, and then like half a scoop. That's probably fine. It's a guesstimate, as you do. Okay, now we're gonna mix some stuff together. Everything is great actually. And you know, I'm just gonna use a fork. I'm gonna do such a great job mixing it together. I'm going to mix this in there. Then in another bowl, I'm gonna mix together the dry ingredients. Also, don't forget to wash your hands like throughout doing this, because maybe it's just me, but I feel like I touch a lot of things and then I'm like, maybe not the best idea. It's probably about right. I'm just gonna sprinkle some in. Oh yeah. A lot of butter. Luckily I had like the perfect amount left over for this recipe. Now I need more vegan butter though, so it's fine. It's fine. It says you can use 2 knives to do this. I freaking love knives. So I'm just gonna cut it up, you know? So anyway, I started blasting. I'm sorry. Okay, so I just need to chop it up real good. I need to show you guys what this looks like because it looks so weird. It's just like, yeah, this is great. I'm just chopping. Ooh, okay, strategy. Okay, so I think this is about what it's supposed to look like with like butter chunks mixed in there. So let's see what the next step is. Chocolate chips. Okay, gonna be fine. Actually, this might work. These are kind of big chunks. Ooh, okay. Actually, that looks pretty good already. That looks sufficiently folded to me. So then we just add this. It says just don't over mix it. Put that in. So as long as I don't over mix, it's gonna be very good. Okay, mix, mix, mix. Okay, it did say to like roll it into a ball and like, you know, with the rolling pin, like roll it out and then cut triangles. I cannot be bothered. I'm just gonna cook it, and I'm weird about stuff touching the pan directly. I'm just gonna use aluminum foil. I put spray stuff on it. I'm gonna hope that's like good enough. However, this texture should be like decent enough to form into a ball, and it's still sort of not doing that, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water to it. My hand is clean, I promise it's clean. I even took off all of my rings before doing this, so it's fine. It says that it needs to be like half an inch tall, so what I'm gonna do instead of rolling it out is take it and flatten it and then shape it into a triangle. Like, that looks about right. That's a triangle for sure. Triangles is a basic shape. We can do that, right? I really hope these turn out okay. It's a good thing I didn't want to be a baker as a kid. This one's just gonna be a circle. Okay, I have more dough. Guess I'll make this batch and then put the rest in the oven. Okay, so it only takes like 15 minutes, which I was surprised. I thought it would take like 40 minutes. Okay, putting this in the oven. Okay, now we're gonna wash everything right now so I don't have to do it later. Also, if you already haven't put all of the things back, go ahead and do that. It's a good thing to do. Okay, since we got some time to kill, let me teach you something. Just kidding. You guys know the cutscenes in Mario Odyssey when you're like going from kingdom to kingdom? Yeah. Since we got some time to kill, no, I figured, hey, I don't talk about myself all that often. Let's do that. So I looked up some questions. Get to know me questions. Because we're waiting for the scones to be done. Might as well do something. First question, where am I from? And you go, business, just kidding. I'm from Arkansas, but I live in Texas. And I've lived in Texas for over half my life. It's pretty chill. It's alright. How old am I? I'm really old. I'm almost a quarter of a century old, guys. That's so sad. When's my birthday? My birthday is April 24. What's my favorite color? It's definitely a tie between green and purple, for sure. My favorite drink is sweet tea. My favorite ice cream flavor is probably salted caramel. Love salted caramel. Do I have any pets? I do. I have a lot of pets. Right now, I have 2 cats, a dog, and a rabbit. Do I have any hobbies? Yeah, I'm really quite boring. I love reading. Reading's my favorite hobby. I also play games and listen to music. Is that a hobby? That could be a hobby. What's my favorite animal? Probably rabbit. Even though the one I have, I'm super allergic to him. Still love him. My favorite place is, if we're going general, I would say Scotland. If we're going specific, I'd probably say North Berwick. Yeah, I love it there. What's my favorite song? Oh, guys. It's probably... I really love 7 by Taylor Swift, but I also really love The Great War by Taylor Swift. Gosh, those songs are so good. Yeah, it would be one of those 2. My music taste is funny because it's like my favorite artist is Taylor Swift, but my favorite band is Shinedown. Let's go to another question. My favorite dessert. Ooh, oh my gosh, I can't eat this anymore. The first thought was like Chili's lava cake. I used to love that stuff back in the day. But just in general, I would say chocolate chip cookie. That's like my favorite food ever. So my favorite season is winter because you just get to have hot chocolate and not die. I live in, well, I've already told you, I live in Texas, so if it's hot here, I can't have that often. Okay, you guys are done. Fun fact, I'm like low-key petrified taking stuff out of the oven, so. Woo! Oh my gosh, to be honest, it kind of just smells like cornbread. This is what it looks like. They look pretty good. Let me stab them. I think it's so funny when I say that, let me. I'm like, you guys won't give me permission to stab them, and honestly, I just don't understand why. Okay, while we're waiting for those to cool off, I guess we could just answer more questions. I've already washed all the dishes. Next batch is in the oven already, and I actually did it. I did it correctly this time with the sugar and stuff, so yeah. What would my last meal be? Okay, if If I was having a last meal, I would choose really good tomato basil soup with some sourdough bread, some pizza, chocolate chip cookies, some really good nachos. Oh, and a spicy banh from the Root Cafe in Little Rock, Arkansas. That's what I would choose. It's so good. If I was a ghost, who or where would I haunt? I would for sure haunt somewhere like super desolate in Scotland. For sure. What's my family ancestry? I actually know the answer to this because I did an ancestry test. My 7 ancestral regions. 48% England and Northwestern Europe, 25% Scotland, 11% Germanic Europe, 7% Denmark, 5% Wales, 2% Sweden, 2% Ireland. So, but yeah, I think it's super cool. Do I believe in aliens? Of course I do. Doesn't everybody? Favorite sport? My favorite sport is baseball. There's 2 options. It's baseball or football. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But it's baseball. If I had to be a teacher, what subject would I teach? I would teach US history. For sure. How often do I use social media? Almost never. If YouTube counts, a lot. But like I don't really get on Instagram or anything else. I think Instagram might be the only one I actually have. So, oh, I do have a TikTok, but I don't use it. So, my favorite decade. Oof. Favorite decade that I've experienced? Probably the 2000s. I can't really say anything about any of the others. I wasn't alive. I think I'm just gonna say 2000s because I was a child and everything was better back then. Where do I shop at the most? Can I say Kroger? It's probably Kroger. Do I have any brothers or sisters? Well, I have 2 step-siblings. A stepbrother and a stepsister. What kind of music, movies, or books? For books, well, okay, movies first. I love scary movies. Scary movies all the way. I also love action movies. I love like the Marvel series. Other than that, documentaries. That's about it. I don't really watch anything besides that for books. I can get into a good fantasy book, but usually it's nonfiction books. I will read about anything. Doesn't matter. Let's just say I work somewhere around a lot of books. And if someone hands me like a car repair manual, I'll read it. If I'm bored enough, I'll read it. But yeah, I like nonfiction books about historical events. I love American history. History in general is pretty good too. Yeah, right now I'm reading Dr. Fauci's book. It's really good so far. What's a fun or interesting experience you've had lately? Well, I just got back from Panama City Beach. That was really freaking fun. We went with the entire family. Yeah, that was a lot. It was really freaking fun though. I had a good time. My dream job. I don't dream about work. How do I spend my weekend? I go to a lot of estate sales and I do a letter reading. Okay, I'm gonna try it. It could be more golden brown if I had actually remembered to put the sugar on there beforehand. I didn't, so this is what we're working with. But yeah, it's cute. Okay, let's try. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It probably would be a little better if I had remembered to put the sugar on beforehand. Just like melted in a little bit. But it is really good. It's flaky. Sorry. It's all the chocolate on my lips. It's pretty freaking good, y'all. I'm such a southern person, but I'm like, it'd be a little better if there's like a little bit of butter on it. I honestly feel like you can make this without the chocolate chips. It'd just be like a good biscuit, you know? I approve. I approve of that recipe. Thank you, Colleen. Patrick Guro. Is that how you pronounce your name? Guro. I hope that's correct. Anyway, yeah, it's really good. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy watching me cook. I'll show you what these look like when they get out of the oven. I also think it got a little more of that goldeny color. I didn't really shape them too much though, because that's life. Let me turn this off. Guys, remembering to turn off the oven's important. Guys, don't forget that. Don't forget it. Before I go, I'm gonna get Lucinda. Okay, Lucy, you're gonna say goodbye. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed. Goodbye, everybody.